Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to steam this up, see if I've got any leaks or anything else before I start cleaning it. It looks like it's scaled up in here. I'm going to have to put some descaler in there or something. That's what I normally do, and that should get rid of it. It might be edges of the gasket as well. I think I can probably see a bit of the gasket, but probably can't see that on there properly. But I'm going to fire it up. I've put some water in it. Just give it a little boil of oil, and then we'll see if we can get it going. I had to put that silly little bolt in there for now. I found a few of these caps online, but they all seem to be for the other models and not this particular model. So I've had to put this in there for now, but I'm sure I'll find a correct cap shortly, and I won't have to have this cap. But that'll do for today. And then I just oil everything else, like I normally do. Just a little bit of light oil. That should do it. Oh, there's a little one there. Then I'll see if I give it a bit of steam. I'm going to use these little Wilesco tablets. They fit perfect in this little holder. I normally use my Bix burners, but the one I've got doesn't fit in here properly. So I'm going to go with the tabs. Probably two will probably do it. They're normally quite good, to be fair. Couple in there. And see how it goes. Once they take, they're all right. Burn for quite a while as well. Going yet? There we go. That's it. It's going now. That's what I was saying yesterday, it don't seem to fit in there properly. Not going all the way back. But anyway, that's enough to get that going today. So I'm going to give it a clean up, but I like to, and perhaps I'll do it the wrong way around, but I like to see if anything is any leaks. There might be leaks in the whistle around here. Could be all sorts of leaks, and then I normally deal with them before I do any cosmetic work. Yeah, it won't. I don't think that's going to take long to get going. Well, I'll stop that for a sec, and then come back when it's more up to temperature. Right, it's beginning to come up to steam now. I think the whistle's leaking a bit. Yeah, to get it slightly off centre, and it's not leaking now. But yeah, look, it's beginning. There you go. I don't think this is run for some time. Wow. There she goes. It's not rattly, old thing. No rattles, no noises, very smooth. Look at that. Super smooth. I need a little, I think they have a little container that goes in here to catch the exhaust. That's going quite nice. This hasn't been used much at all. I don't think it's been used much at all. A little bit of a leak from the top of the whistle, but I'll put some of that. You can either use this, I would use this Draper hydraulic seal fluid. Just a couple of little drops in there will sort that when it's cold. Clean that really good with, I use contact cleaner, electrical contact cleaner, or brake cleaner, carb cleaner, anything like that. It's a really good degreaser. Then wipe it out with a really clean cloth. A couple of little drips of this or that, just copper, what I showed the other week. And when it's dry, and then when it dries, that will seal that. Yeah, it's going nice. I'm sort of quite pleased with these. When I've seen them on YouTube, the other videos, I've always thought they looked quite a solid machine. It will slow right down. Well, that's quite slow. I think if it go any slower, I think it will stall. But how about that? Quite good, I'm really pleased with that. Look at that. It will go. I don't like to run steam engines fast. Because I like to see everything moving, and when it's going too fast you can't see it moving. Look at that. There's not much wrong with that. Tiny little steam leak there. There's another one just for copper or that hydraulic seal. Just a drip on there. We'll sort that. But that's a beautiful little machine. No, I've got to find that cap. I'll be honest with you, I think this is a keeper. I won't be getting rid of this one. This is a sort. It's a reliable. I think it'll be a reliable one, easy to start. I'll get my grandson round, and this one I'll say, look, this is yours. Whenever you come round, you fire this one up, and let the little ones maintain it. Gives the interest. On the advertising, I don't know if you've seen the advert for. They do a really good factory advert for Wilesco, and it's a granddad. It's a granddad with a grandson, and that's how it should be, really. All passing on our experiences and knowledge. But yeah, this is perfect for. Got any? Yeah, that's a bit stiff. Bit stiff. That ain't been used for years, but I'll get some. Look at that. This runs lovely. That runs lovely. I'm going to polish that up. It's so, it's going so slow. maintains its. It's going to stall now, I bet. Look at that. That's a really nice little machine. £80 that was off of eBay. So I know this hobby can cost a lot of money, but if someone's interested and they haven't got a lot of money, there are machines out there that you can buy for not a lot of money and still get a lot of enjoyment from. Look at that, that's really controllable. Really controllable. That's a lovely engine. Yeah, so anyone wants to get into this hobby for not a lot of money, I would go for one of these. I think the tablets are running out because it's running down a steam. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah. Well, what do you know? Well, comes to the end of the video, I think. But yeah, anyone wants to get into this hobby quite cheaply, I would look for one of these. I really would, because there's a lot going for them. It's controllable, so that's one thing, because a lot of the cheaper machines, they don't have the don't have the steam valve, so they get it alight and wash, off it goes, 100 mile an hour, and that's it. You can't really do too much with it unless you're playing about with the the burners. But the features it's got on it for the money, really big sight glass, number one, I love that, and that looks like it's going to be an easy one to seal if it starts to leak. You know what these other ones are like, with a tiny little bit of glass. Sometimes they take 3 or 4 attempts just to get it to seal properly. You've got your steam whistle, you've got your variations, your steam valve. It will run both directions. Run both directions. So that's a slip concentric. It's a two-way valve, piston. So that with a clean up, is a lovely little machine. Very well made. I'm really pleased with it. So I'll leave it there, guys. But I would say that if anyone was looking for getting the hobby cheaply, I would go for one of these. This or one of the smaller. I think one of the smaller Wilescos, but only if it's got a steam valve. That's my preference anyway. Something I can control and can slide right down. Anyway, I'm surprised they run out quite quick. I've used these before, and I'm sure they lasted longer than that. But I'll get there is a Bix burner. My Bix burner. I've got 2 Bix burners. I've got this one here, which won't quite fit in, and for my bigger machines, I've got this Bix burner. But you can get a Bix burner this shape, and I think I'll get one of those for these sort of models, because you soon get through them tablets. Anyway, I hope you like that one. I'll do a quick one again when I've cleaned this up, and I'll probably connect it up to a little toy, merry-go-round or something like that, or some windmill or something like that to show it running. But yeah, I think this is one for my grandson. Cheers, guys.